Question 4. After 3 years, which account has earned the most simple interest? So again, another comparison style question. Looking at after 3 years, which account has earned the most simple interest? If we remember our simple interest formula, is I equals P R T. And we know that when all of these terms are right next to each other, we're going to just be multiplying P, which is the principal, R, which is the rate, but as a decimal, and T as the time, how many times the interest is going to be applied. So let's start with PNC. PNC says a deposit of $250 that earns 3.3% every month. So all our information that we need is given to us right there. So for our principal is $250. It's our starting amount. Our rate is 3.3%, but we need to turn that into a decimal. So to do that, I can do one of two things. I can either take my percentage, 3.3, and divide it by 100, or I know that dividing by 100 will move the decimal 2 places to the left. Tens place, hundreds place. My decimal is now out front. Any blank spaces I fill with 0. So for my rate is 0.033. That represents 3.3% as a decimal. 0.33 is 33%, and that would be way too much interest. The trick for PNC is that it says every month. So if it happens every month, if the interest happens every month, that means it's happening 12 times per year. So when I see every month, that's 12 times. And then after 3 years, so 12 times a year for 3 years, 12 times 3 is 36. So my time is 36. When I multiply these all together, 250 times 0.033 times 36, I get interest equals $297. For PNC, I earned $297 over the 3-year period. Now let's look at Capital One. Capital One is a deposit of $475 that earns 8% every year. So again, all our information is given to us that we need. Our principal amount is our starting amount, which is $475. Our rate is 8%, but 8% again has to be written as a decimal. So 8 once, twice to the left. So our rate is 0.08. And then our time says it's happening every year, so it happens once a year for 3 years. 1 times 3, our time is simply 3. Then all I'm doing is multiplying those together. 475 times 800 times 3 equals the interest for Capital One, which is $114. So after 3 years, which account has earned the most simple interest? PNC has earned the most simple interest. That account has $297 of interest, while capital 1 only has 114. Simple sentence, but it answers the question and alludes to all the work that you did up here.